and Timothy Martin. They'll be discussing the latest fire updates, trends, and topics that matter to you. Don't miss out on the heat. Fire Talk every Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. on Zeliza Radio 96.1 FM.
All right, good morning and welcome to the show, Fire Talk. Let me say good morning to Mr. Hodge. He's in the studio. How are you doing today, sir?
Good morning, GQ. I'm well enough, thanks.
All right.
How are you this morning?
I am great and have some great news to share with you as well. Take a look to your right. That's your right. My left, your right. All right. The studio is almost completed, my friend.
Yes, I realize that the mixer board is on.
Yeah, right. So, God spare our lives. Next week, Tuesday, when you come to Zeliza to do Fire Talk, we'll be doing Fire Talk from the new studio.
It's good to see that, Zeliza is thinking about you and all its other employees, but, giving you that modern state-of-the-art equipment for you to do the work with.
Yes.
So, I know Zeliza has been a competitive radio station over the years, and, that just shows the continuation and, what they intend to do moving forward.
Indeed. So I just had to start off the program there and let you know publicly that we get ready to make the move.
Yeah, I could see the excitement in your mind.
Yeah, but looking forward to it, looking forward to the lights, the camera, the action, everything. Now let's move along though. What's on the table for discussion for this morning?
Well, for discussion this morning, the fire service is a forward-moving entity, and I don't know if we would have spoken to having our first installed FPO, the Force Personnel Officer. Mm-hmm. From separation, we've always shared an FPO with the police department, but in February, we had our own install in the person of Curtis Keynes. Mm-hmm. She was assigned to the department some time back. She was working in our statistics department with Mr. Blois for a while, and she was appointed to the Force Personnel Officer. Mm-hmm. So that helps with the structure of the organization because we have our own HR personnel right there, where she deals with matters involving staff, grievances, and she reports straight to the chief, has that authority to go over to the PS as well. So, we thank the government for looking at us again. And just recently I learned that an officer was promoted to a gazetted rank as well.
Oh, nice.
So congratulations to Mr. Julio Williams. Mr. Williams has joined the department maybe some 15 years or so back. And he worked most of his time in the mechanic department. He's a certified mechanic. Well, he came in as a mechanic and the government would have inputted in him, invested in him.
There you go.
And he heads the mechanic department. So his recent promotion puts him to the rank of fire station officer, or what most people would know as inspector. So he's now overall in charge of the Bastille Fire Station. And the mechanic unit is a part of that as well.
Nice.
He, congratulations, Mr. Julio Williams, on your new post. And all the best in performing whatever tasks you have with the new position.
Yes, ma'am.
So with that too, on behalf of the chief and staff of the Fire and Rescue Services, I would like to publicly and openly thank the government of St. Kitts and Nevis for filling those posts for us. The FPO posts, as I say, have been vacant forever. And I think this is the second time in the history of the fire department where we have most of our senior ranks full. So with the move of Julio from sergeant to inspector, where we only supposed to have 2 inspectors. We have both of them now, Mr. Clark and Julio Williams, whom I may share are both brothers.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
So the only senior rank is open now is that sergeant rank that Mr. Williams would have moved from. And I know there are many persons that would be vying for that position right now. So, all the best to persons that apply for that position, who qualify and apply. And it's always best to put your best foot forward for upward movement in the department.
I like the update from the fire department, and man, that's greatly appreciated. Get an insight in terms of what's happening.
Yes. And then what happened now on the weekend?
Oh boy!
Yes, on the weekend we had our fitness challenge.
Right. The one that you sent me the example of. Did you guys actually get that done?
Yes, it was done. I was very much impressed by a number of the officers. And again, I would like to thank FPO Keynes. Miss Keynes is from the Phillipses area, and she would have opted to participate on the outstation team, Tabernacle Sandy Point. She participated on that team, where she would have placed second in the time run for the same obstacle course that I sent to you. Yes, she would have placed second in that time run.
Nice.
And
she's fit too. Okay.
Yeah, fit enough. I mean, fitter than me, I would say. Because, I mean, just watching some of those officers go through that course and the kind of fitness that some of those officers would have shown. I mean, I see officers basically leaping halfway under a 12-foot arm crawl.
Wow.
With a dive underneath it and gone. Chose some, we had some pipes, some 3 feet pipes, 3 feet by diameter, and about 20 feet in length.
Wow.
And in a matter of like 3-4 seconds, you see officers after
scrabbling out.
Yeah, just popping in and out of them things like it's nothing.
Those guys small, man. They're small. They can maneuver quickly. Yeah.
So congratulations to all of the officers that would have taken part in that event. We had some support from the public, and sadly some persons would have been calling me after asking me, hey, is Saturday you said that thing be right? But now, this coming Saturday, persons would have missed the date. So, but it was a very good event, and we are hoping to put a next one together. So maybe at that time we would get more persons from the public. I would like to say thanks to the community development staff again. Chantel and Chaddy would have showed up for that meet. Chantel would have taken part on the RLB team, because some of the teams we were lacking some females, or some were just short of persons. After some persons would have sustained small injuries to the knees or the hands after trying to go through the course so fast, because once you say competition, them fellas ain't taking the time at all.
Competitive spirit is high.
Yeah,
well, it was high, I should say.
We had a great time out there. What his name was on the scene, Big Supreme, the Jamaican DJ guy from just down on Kean Street. He would have given me some of his time, and he came, he played the music throughout the event. I can't remember the name of the gentleman that would have put on the course, but thank you to him. Thank you to Mr. Calvin Mason. He's also a trainer, a fitness trainer. He would have came out. I called him, I think was the Saturday morning or the Friday afternoon, and he said, "But I show man, I like them things," and he came out as well, and he was there throughout the event, helping with the placement of stuff and guiding persons through the event. We had some timers. I can't remember the name of any of our timers, but most of the events were timed events where you have just 2 persons going at a time, and then overall you would persons with the fastest time, yes, that would be the winner. So I would like to say congratulations to Mr. Dean Dolphin, Fire Officer Dean Dolphin.
Okay.
A young officer from the Tabernacle area. He would have completed that course the fastest and given a win in that segment to the outstations. Miss Brown, an auxiliary attached to the service, Tavanna Brown, she would have done it in the fastest time for the females. And by GK, you should have been there, you know. You know, yours truly jump on the Tagawa live for outstations.
Please tell me you all went.
Of course.
Okay, good.
You know, it was just an exciting event. I mean, for some of the stations, well, for all of the stations other than outstation, it was rather embarrassing where in a matter of 5 seconds, the outstations would have pulled down any of the team that we opposed.
Wow.
So yeah, we had we barbecue man, Mr. Walwin. He's a fire officer attached to the outstation as well, Tabernacle more specifically.
Right.
And Miss Loretta Hodge. We had some of the persons that participated in that obstacle course coming on to the Tagawa team as well, because it was a team of 6 persons, but it was no competition at all for outstation. We had on the same obstacle course as well, we had a relay, a relay, where you would have had 3 persons, 4 persons, which was inclusive of 1 female, running through the course. In a tag, Bastia station would have 1, that Jill, and I didn't mention that Tavanna was from Bastia.
Oh, yes.
So those 2 events were won by Bastia, while the fastest male and the tug of war was won by the outstations. And you know, I forgot one of the events they had. It was a actual time event as well, where you had a number of cone-like things to stack on each other in the quickest time possible. And outstations would have won that event. So at the end of the day, outstation came out with 3 wins, while Bastia had 2. Nothing went to Nevis, however.
What you saying? Nevis, what?
They had good participation, but it's just that, you know,
they couldn't cross the line.
Yeah, I think the second fastest time in the event would have been an Evision. I'm not sure, so don't hold me to it. But I think it would have been an Evision, and Nevis participated well in the relay event as well. But all in all stations came out, and we had a great deal of fun while participating.
Nice.
I would like to say thanks to some of the officers who would have donated to the event as well, because we had the event, for the event, Mr. Pablo Gomes would have donated a pot of cook-up.
Nice.
Other officers would have, you know, went and bought stuff and would have sold them there at the event, and you know, they ain't even taking back out the money that they spend. Everything goes towards the funds for our year-long activity, and it's good to see that commitment by officers. You know, because some years back, you know, I was wondering if the fire department would make it, but I'm now seeing a prosperity. I'm seeing the togetherness that the service should have had.
Nice.
So
it's about time.
You know, thank you to all of the officers, and I like the direction that we are moving in.
Talk about moving in. Let me say a quick shout outs to Tavanna Brown. Her mom is listening right now, you know, and she want to pick up her daughter.
Oh, Marcella.
Yes.
Hi, good morning, Marcella. It's good to know that you have been listening to us, and if you wish to call and give those shout out yourself, you can. But she was wonderful.
Talk about shout out, sorry. 662-8674 is the number to call, by the way. That's 662-8674.
All right, and on a different note, you know, persons, including myself, would have been looking forward to the health fair that was scheduled for the 9th of this month. You know, but sadly, because we had the health fair just now with the persons from overseas, that was a very, very large health fair, and it covers the same area that we were hoping to do.
Right, so it was a kind of conflict of interest at the time.
Yes, so what we have done, what we are hoping to do, is to have that health fair next month. Well, we have the week of activities. That day when we are in the square, hopefully, for our open day, while officers are there, you know, the career fair more or less, you showcase what we have, where we came from to where we are now. We are hoping that while we pull persons to the Independence Square on that day, maybe we can have our health fair there.
Good morning, you're live.
Yes, good morning, Victor. I listen to the radio. Good luck to the ladies them who participate in the running thing where you all had, and everybody else. You have a blessed day. I big up my friend Cooley. He from Stanley Point, work for your station. I think he has started or something.
Yes, that's Cooley on the radio right now. Thank you very much. Who am I speaking to?
Cooley. Okay. Thank you.
Casilda.
Okay.
Oh, Casilda.
Yeah. you remember Casilda from down West Farm Boys area there?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the lady.
Oh, yes. She was very good friends with my first daughter, Mom.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice. 9:47 in the studio. We just have about a few more minutes left before we wrap up the program. We're here getting an update from the fire department with the activities that are going on right now. What else do you have to share with us this morning?
Yes, I would like to, say that the Tabernacle Fire Unit would have started their community outreach as well. The Bastia unit was well underway with it. That charge was being led by Mr. Phipps, Shandell Phipps. He's our acting supervisor in the Bastia area, and he has been leading the charge of the community outreach where you go out with the shift, you choose a community, speak to the persons, where you would encourage persons to get smoke detectors for their home, encourage them to get fire extinguishers, to formulate... Homeowners, yes. Encourage them to, to put together a family emergency plan where in the event of an emergency, everyone has a staging area designate where, you know that, okay, if this person is not here in this staging area, then the possibility that they are inside still. But not that this person gone here and that person gone there, and while you're panicking about not finding somebody that done gone somewhere else. So it is important to have a family emergency plan. So in the event of any tragedy like these, persons are not tragedy, any emergencies, especially fire related, where you can't be in the house, persons know exactly where to find you, so that they don't become injured or, God forbid, a fatality, thinking that you're on the inside of a burning building still.
Right.
So, as I said, the charge was led by the Bastia station, and the Tabernacle unit would have came on board. We covered a good bit of the Molineux area yesterday, and again, our FPO, being from the Phillipses area, she came on board. I like the energy that she's bringing to the department. As much as her role is an administrative role, she comes out, she wants to be a part of everything, because, that's the only way you can actually manage something, if you know exactly what is going on. Because looking from the outside, you may have your ideas, and when you step your foot inside there, you realize, by now, I have to tweak this a bit, not change it completely, but tweak it a bit, and to work with the different personalities that we have. So again, thank you to the FPO for coming out with us. And Mr. Martin really wanted to come out yesterday, but he had a funeral to attend to. The chief always wants to be there, but even here on the radio, sometimes the chief will buy I listen here today, and you got me spot there. So you got stuff that they really would like to do, but given the exigencies of their duties, they just can't be here. So, to the persons from the public that miss them, that's Mr. Romel Williams and Mr. Timothy Martin. You know, their heart is always here in the seats next to us. They can't give up the radio.
Indeed. All right, we're going to get ready to wrap up, but before we do so, I'm expecting a call, so I'm going to stand by for that call. In the meantime, though, there was a fire yesterday in that region, Johnson Long Park region, done by Ross University. Has that been contained? What's happening with that? Any update on that?
I am aware that, yes, there was a fire, and to my knowledge, the Bastia unit would have contained that fire within an hour and a half. You know, it would have been a bit smoky because of, you know, the wideness of the fire, where you can't go inside and use that amount of water to put down every smoking area. But the fire itself, the spread of the fire was contained quick enough.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, morning, Marcelo.
What's going on?
Me good, man.
Is Timothy there with you? Tell him I say good morning.
No, Marcella, just Carindale.
Okay,
Hodge.
okay. I want to big up every one of them who've been there obstacles, especially my daughter. I'm so proud of her.
Right, thank you, Marcella, and you know, we appreciate your call. We appreciate you in the fire department, and Tavana, you know, has added to us. So thank you for giving her to us, because we ain't giving her back, eh?
No problem. That is good.
All right,
I know she's well disciplined here, so.
Nice.
All right.
All right,
Okay,
Marcelo.
thanks very much.
Yeah, man. You're welcome, man. Thanks.
Big up me workers for me down here at Lime Beach Bar and Kitchen.
Nice. Queen City
Thanks
neighbors.
very much.
Nice.
Thank you, bye.
See you, sweetie.
Love you, baby.
Love you too, baby. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Lime Beach Bar and the kitchen staff. Good morning. All right, guys, we're going to get ready to wrap up our program for today. We'll be back next week. Same time, same place to do it all over again. I'll leave the last words with Mr. Hodge.
Yes, before we wrap up, we from the fire department, we are still looking to have our once a month breakfast venture. So hopefully, and don't quote me on date, because the date I'm seeing is supposed to be the 19th, which is supposed to be right down in the Easter. So I'm not sure if they would go with that date, but that is supposed to be the designated date for our St. Kitts breakfast, and the Nevis one would be sometime around the 3rd, hopefully the 26th or the 3rd of 26th of April or the 3rd of May. But those dates for the breakfast are not confirmed, but persons interested, persons that would have enjoyed our breakfast, just wait for me to confirm those dates for you and come on out and meet us. For St. Kitts, it would be right at Victoria Gardens again. That's just at the bottom of 4th Street, left hand side soon as you swing up. And for Nevis, right on the in front of the Charlestown Fire Station. So we are looking to put on those breakfasts, and we are hoping for you to come on out and support us as you did so ably last time. And excitement brews as our week of activities is coming up, fast approaching. And, you know, that is always an exciting time for the fire department. We are hoping, fingers, toes, everything crossed, that we can get back the Bay Road area for our Friday jail competition. Because, you know, that's the area. It is. I mean, the crowd we get at the Port Zante, even though it is good, it is nowhere close to what we get on the Bay Road. So we appreciate you, the general public, and we look forward to you supporting us in our upcoming events. And for now, I'll just say thank you for coming out again with on Saturdays for supporting us, and we look forward for your continued support throughout our year of events as we celebrate our 25th anniversary.
Mr. Hart, thanks for being here once again.
All right, thank you, GQ.
9:56 in the studio. It's the morning show.
It's the morning show.
Get ready to ignite your mornings with Fire Talk.